There would be no Bose Construction without all our tremendous employees. When I was a kid, say around 5 years old or as far back as I can remember, I'd like to go with Dad because he'd always be out in gravel pit. That's just where I went. And I went and hung around, and as the years went by after school, sometimes I'd get in a truck with one of the guys and I'd just ride around as they were hauling gravel. But when I think about my kids when they were 12, I'd never turn them loose with a loader. I certainly think that it's a milestone that we're still in business. 50 years. I've seen a lot of businesses come and go over those 50 years. The next generation, whoever that is going to have their own challenges and obstacles to overcome, and hopefully we can prepare them well enough to overcome those.
The Bose, having the name on it, just I think kind of speaks volumes because we're not afraid to put that on it. We're proud of our product. We're proud of our effort. You know, we stand behind that. Well, it definitely makes you feel a lot of pride in that.
Generally, when we're on a customer's job site, it's the biggest thing they have going in their life at that time. So we got to be aware of that and do them a good job.
It's very rewarding in the work we do. We have a very major impact to our communities, to our state, to our transportation, to our economy. Everywhere you go, you see people driving. People got to drive to school, they got to drive to work, they got to do everything. Everywhere they get there is through roads.
We want to be a part of all that we can. I guess we don't always know what projects we'll get, but it's fun to drive through and see what we've created, and then look back at the difficulties of some, overcoming those challenges, but then also remembering the processes we did to get those jobs done.
Probably the coolest one was the interchange here. We did 2022. It was exit 130. That was a pretty big project for both construction and the community. Really encompassed everything we do, grading all the way up to the asphalt, and it was really a struggle for about a year and a half, just keeping everything moving and getting it done on time and under budgets.
That was a pretty special project to be so close to home. We were very excited to be low bid on that, and that project did entail kind of work from all of our divisions. I'd say everyone's very hardworking. Everyone just kind of realizes where we live. We have a limited window of kind of what we do as far as our production and for the seasons here.
Some of the more challenging projects we have would be where the ground is wet and unstable, and when we use the pickup machine to do that, it gets real difficult when we find those wet soft spots, so we all kind of have to watch, and we usually have to have bridge plank to help bridge the pickup machine through the wet stuff.
Everyone's kind of all in to do what it takes to get the job done when we can.
With all the things we've had to overcome on that job, and with there being a lot of downfalls, that Bose still stayed positive and I stayed positive, and we kept scratching and pawing every way just to get the job done, and we did that and completed it within project demeanor.
That's pretty impactful for a lot of different things. I mean, it's the first interchange that Brookings has had put in a long time. It'll end up affecting the community in a very large way.
When Bose Construction takes on a project within this community, they have commitment to completing that project and doing it with quality workmanship. And I can truly say that over the years. I've witnessed it myself on numerous occasions where they will sacrifice, be it profit, be it another project, whatever, to make sure the projects within this community get completed in a season. And I have witnessed it myself personally. They will let something else sit to make sure that Brookings is taken care of.
My kind of inspiration for doing it, I want to be a part of providing a service to the community of Brookings, and I know Bose has a huge role in that. We have a reputation, I think, for having quality. If you want something done the right way, our people know how to do it the right way, and they get things done, and our products are better, our work that we do is better, and I think that's what makes us unique.
It's an example of if you set goals and you work towards them You know, it doesn't have to be your sole motivation, but if you just works together, and it's a good goal for everybody, for the entire community, and that's, man, they can come true. They can happen. You can reach them.
The culture at Bose is really, really cool, because I think there's some really like-minded people that work at Bose Construction, whether that's the young guys or whether that's experienced guys in the organization. And so when you get a bunch of like-minded people in there, the values typically line up.
I guess sort of like a football team. Jason loves his football analogies, and that's kind of how everyone's got their role.
I think the teamwork aspect is my favorite part of what we do. I've been a part of different teams in sports and stuff, and I think about it as like a football team. You've got all these different players, and you've got coaches, you've got players, you got everyone doing different things, but it comes down to everyone executing that job at the highest level they possibly can. And you know, you have the right players out there, you have the right play called, you're probably going to go undefeated.
Stepping into Bose and seeing how they pushed me just as hard as my coaches did in high school, you don't really see much purpose in it at first, but then as time goes on, you realize that, you know, they're pushing you to be the best that you can, and that's the whole reason they're doing it. It's the whole reason you train hard for sports, right, is to become the best that you can.
Growing up, I've kind of gotten to see it in a lot of different stages, but I wasn't quite able to see what was happening or know what was going on. But I've gotten to see the impacts as a result of decisions and stuff, and I think that it's evolved into a place where we have the right people in the right place, and it's an evolving system that, you know, it just becomes more and more efficient.
What makes me feel part of the team at Bose is probably the challenges. You know, I love challenges. The main thing that sets Bose apart from all the companies I work for is all the opportunities they have. Out of all the different crews you could be on, you know, if you don't like one crew, there's plenty of other crews you can try out. I guarantee you'll find one that will fit you and you'll like it and probably stick with it for a while.
Once a month, peers in the company vote on each other as to who's embodying the three characteristics that we always like to see at Bose Construction, and that would be humble, hungry, and smart. Are you humble in the work that you're doing? Are you loudmouth about it? Are you hungry? Do you want to keep doing more? Do you ask for more work to do? And then are you smart in the way you're doing or going about your work?
It's a can-do type of culture. You go out, meet with the crew and things like that, and they're happy to be working. They're upbeat about what they're doing. You know, there's never any gripe about, oh, why did he get this project? You know, this is terrible. We should have went and did something else, or we should have skipped this one, or things like that we just kind of go do.
If one project is needing some extra bodies or extra equipment, they'll maneuver individuals or the equipment to get there and get it done to help that one succeed. So there's no backlog on anything, you know, they'll just get it done that way, and there's no complaining or saying, no way, I'm not going to help. You know, it's a team, and if you need help, we're getting over there and we're going to get it done.
They don't just come and do a job necessarily. They actually will also, they'll talk to us about some of the specifications for something we're looking for, whether it's the asphalt mix for a road we're putting in, or whether it's this cross-section of the parking lot that we're going to build. You know, they take some time to actually talk through some of the things with us, what works, what doesn't work, what they would recommend. And again, it's just, they want things to last and to work.
The greatest difference between Bose Construction and other companies in the area is they control grading, they control gravel aggregate, they control the source of the aggregate, and they control the asphalt. From a contractor standpoint, it's one company, and one company deals with it, and you don't have any conflicts between separate companies.
Well, it definitely makes you feel a lot of pride in that, feel touched, and at the same time you feel like, well, we did our job, because that's our expectation too. You know, we put that forth, we set the level, and very proud of our employees. You know, they recognize it and they followed through. So I'm glad that SDSU was able to recognize that too, because yes, it's been a long time partner, and it makes us feel good when we drive on campus and know that we had a hand in something on there. You know, whether we're parking on it or driving on it, you know, that we did something to improve that for so many generations to come.
Safety at Bose is #1 priority. I mean, that's what it comes down to. You can't be a successful construction company if you don't have safety. I believe that everyone on the construction industry, and Bose especially does this, is that everyone is a safety officer.
I guess I can wrap it all up into one thing, and that's wear your seatbelt. If you wear your seatbelt in your vehicle, in your truck or machine, or whatever you're in, you're going to have a more safe, conscious frame of mind.
Quality and safety are always going to be the top focus at Bose Construction. The reason why the business has made it 50 years is because of the emphasis on quality. I think Jason, Miranda, and Lyle have done a great job of hiring managers and people that really take quality seriously. You know, don't take shortcuts, because in our industry, in our line of work, the instant you take a shortcut is the instant that business is going to die.
The big part of it is repetitiveness, right? You gotta repeat, bring up over and over and over to ingrain in somebody's head. Jason's got some sort of saying, I always forget it, but it's like, how many times do you have to say something to get somebody to hear it? And I don't remember how many times it is, but that's kind of his thing that he goes by. And so repetitiveness is really key. And we've gotten really better at it over the years, because with those new machines coming in and everything, there's a lot of new things to learn and a lot of new safety procedures. And they've really honed down on, whether it be from our MSHA training to, having booklets available and all of our training in the office, to get MSHA certified and things like that.
Everyone is, upholding safety, and it has safety protocols. And that's where I believe that Bose is a lot different from everyone else, is because individually we have to say that we are safe, and then as well as looking out for everyone else, making sure they're safe as well, to make a safe work environment.
Whenever we get a new person, we run through all the major hazards, traffic, equipment, all that, and learn to keep my head on a swivel and keep an eye out for all my guys and where they're at in terms of, or related to the equipment, trucks coming in, to just general traffic. I don't think we've had any accidents in a very long time, so I think we're doing pretty good in that respect.
It comes down to the basics. I'm a keep it simple guy. Wear your seatbelt. There's a better chance you're going to wear your hard hat, safety glasses, and safety vest if you just put your seatbelt on. Our emphasis is really on making the next generation, doing everything we can to set up the next generation for success. Providing all of our employees with education and every tool we can.
Then one thing that we're very proud of is that this year we were able to do a Build Dakota scholarship for an individual, and this person showed great interest before he decided he wanted to move on to school, and somebody that we could really support, and we're very proud of that we were able to do that for Derek Brollier at Southeast Tech.
So I'm going for civil engineering. It's kind of a mishmash of, say, construction management, civil engineering, mechanical engineering. There's some CAD work, and then there's also like materials testing and things like that. So I wasn't really planning on going out and being a civil engineer. I mean, we don't really have that position, but being able to put myself in the engineer's shoes and anticipate, things before they happen, I just felt like it would make things a lot smoother and help my understanding and help the company's understanding to be able to work better with them and avoid a lot of those basically timely either conflicts, arguments, or things that possibly get changed. Being able to predict things like that can play a crucial role in productivity.
When I first got to Bose Construction, there was no emphasis on anything digital. So social media marketing has been a huge aspect for us, and was part of one of the things to start up right away when I first kind of got into my role at Bose Construction. So just really showing people what we do, not in the sense of telling people in words of mouth, but more so, here's the video, here's the photo, here's this cool dozer doing stuff. Well, what is that dozer pushing? Is it just pushing rock? No, it's actually pushing dirt and rocks, because that's material is going to be processed, and that's what helps build your school. That's what helps build the hospital that you're in, so on and so forth.
I hear my friends that have nothing to do with like construction or anything. I hear that compliments like, yeah, that new interchange on 20th Street, it's so nice, it's in the perfect spot or whatnot. And I had nothing to do with it. I've been gone. That was all everyone else, and that's a huge accomplishment. But I think the feeling you get about serving your community, you provided that for them.
To tell you the truth, I can't tell what technology's gonna do for the next 5 minutes. I mean, it's changing so fast. I don't think there will be any paving robots in the future. I think there's still a human element to where the technology just won't be able to. Certain circumstances that a human will be able to see. It's going to be cool to kind of see how it changes in the construction field, try to keep up and do the best we can.
I think we're well positioned, with things that may change, is that we do have communities that we work with, that we've built relationships with. I really think that that's kind of how, you stay on top of things, is by building relationships with customers, with the communities, with the engineers, and being part of their solutions.
Yeah, I believe the future of Bose Construction is the sky's the limit, is what I say. What I would like for the future is I would like to make this one of the biggest dirt moving companies in the state, and potentially be, everywhere in the state. I want to make it one of the biggest and one of the best.
We're always glad to see projects come out for bid and what people got going on, but definitely being a part of kind of development here around the Brookings area, and then we certainly love working for our state, and then just being a part of that, making materials and creating projects for customers.
We've got a number of really good young people coming in. This younger generation, they get a kind of a bad rap. There's some really great young people coming up that are hardworking and determined and really fun to work with. Our people are our statement. I guess that, lead by example. It's great to think that they're proud of themselves when they're just out in public.
Well, I just want to say congratulations to everybody on a 50th anniversary of Bose Construction Inc. Been a lot of hard work along the way by everybody, and I just want to thank you for all the efforts and hard work, and look forward to the next 50 years.
Well, I would just congratulate Bose on 50 years of success and being a good partner with the community and with Brookings and with SDSU. Our experiences over the years with them it's just been top notch. So I think I would just say congratulations and thank you for all you do. It's just been a great relationship over the years, and hope it continues.
I feel like a 50th is something to be recognized by all means. That's a milestone, but we can't let it stop there. The goal has to be larger. Jason has done a great job of getting things poised for whoever's going to follow him, and they'll be able to carry on, and have a lot of resources and consulting that can be done to do things successfully. And as Brookings continues to grow, I could see that Bose can just only help that grow in the best way forward.
Made another 50 years, shockingly. Just kidding. Nobody's surprised the amount of hard work and determination that's been put into this company. All I could say is I'm proud to be a part of it, and excited to see where it goes the next 50 years. And hopefully I'm still around to see it.
Congratulations on 50 years is a good thing and a great thing, and especially being able to keep a lot of people along the whole way. It's a really impressive thing.
To the Bose Construction team, happy 50th anniversary, and here's to another 50 years.
Bose Construction, congratulations on 50 years, and rock on for the next 50 years.
To the Bose family, congratulations on 50 years of an excellent organization. Very happy and proud to be a part of this team, and look forward to the promising future that we have.
Happy 50th anniversary to the Bose family. I hope to spend another 50 years with you.
I just want to thank you guys for the past 7.5 years that I've been able to work here, and all the accomplishments we've been able to, and goals we've been able to reach and accomplish, and continue to keep making some more of those as we plan to go on throughout the future. And happy 50th anniversary.
I'd like to say congrats to the whole Bose family on 50 years. I'm glad I've been part of it.
Well, I want to say congratulations to 50 years. 50 years is quite a long accomplishment. I am very appreciative of everything Bose Construction has done for me. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Rayanne. And thank you to the Bose family.
I would just like to say congratulations to Bose Construction for 50 years of building South Dakota.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day. I want to give a big shout out to my beautiful wife, Rayanne, and thank her for everything she has done for us, for our family. My wife, Rayanne, has been tremendous, unwavering support this whole time, and I couldn't do what I do without that. I am really blessed to be surrounded with the high-quality people that we have, and of all generations. I have a great team around us, and they're my friends. It makes it enjoyable, makes it fun to think about the next 10, 15 years. I certainly look forward to it, and I look forward to watching them grow. and helping them grow. I think our people speak for themselves, and that's huge when they feel proud of what they do and what they contribute, and they are Bose Construction.